Okay everyone, I said in a previous video, one of my Amazon Prime rants, that I wasn't gonna do a video on David Icke. I had prepared a few things, criticising some of the things he has said, but I thought, no, I won't go there, because I saw him in November last year, 2018, and nearly all of what he said was accurate, it was truth, but he isn't Christian, and he avoids talking about Jesus at all. Which I wasn't happy with. But because of everything else he said that was truth, I thought, no, I'm not going to do a video exposing David Icke. However, I've been going through the banned books of the Bible recently during my fast, and I also saw the latest videos on his YouTube channel, which are so new agey. The introduction to all his videos now, it's new age madness. And I did say in my Amazon Prime rant, beware of this guy because he's going very new agey. Yeah, he's gone even further. It's dangerous. This man is dangerous now. Going through the banned books, he is teaching Gnosticism, which is really not cool, and I'm going to go over that now. Gnosticism, essentially, for lack of a better word, is Satanism. Okay, it's this belief that we can be little gods of our own. Yeah, just like Satan deceived Eve in Genesis with, he told her, you could be like God, you could be gods, and this is how he tempted her to eat of the forbidden fruit. That's what Gnosticism teaches, and I'll go through some of the other teachings of Gnosticism that are totally contrary to the word of God, satanic, for lack of a better word, seriously. It's really not cool. But this guy may be teaching satanic doctrine, which is what Gnosticism essentially is. Okay. The church attempted to eradicate it all, and I'm not surprised why, because I was going through the banned books, and I was like, oh my word, this Gnosticism is terrible. It's appalling. And although he's teaching some of the Gnostic teachings, he mentions the Nag Hammadi scriptures and the Archons, okay, but he talks about the Archons as though they're extraterrestrial entities. Once again, this is where it gets weird, and he doesn't mention Jesus at all, which even the Gnostic teachings do include. So he is deliberately avoiding Jesus. This man has Jesus phobia, because as I said, a lot of Gnosticism does refer to Jesus, but he deliberately avoids any teachings of Jesus whatsoever. He gets involved in all this other wacky weirdness, okay, and this combined with the New Age mysticism that he's got going on in his latest videos is just like, that's what's done it for me. I've got to do a video now warning people of this guy. It's a shame. I went to see him a long time ago. Again, I thought 90% of what he was saying was spot on, but then he went weird. And I'm going to go over a YouTube video I saw exposing David Icke, where it explains that he may be working for the government, MI5, and basically in place to teach, to spread mystical nonsense that will deceive people. It saddens me to have to say this, but I am going to dig up all the research I did on him when I was watching one of his presentations on Prime, and some of the slides he had on his screen. You check out his books, yeah. The artwork, yeah. For many of his books and DVDs and so on, and also what he has in his presentations, and it's like, this is very New Agey, and the symbology also is questionable, it's starting to look Illuminati, basically. I think he's even got a pyramid and the all-seeing eye in some of his books. It's like, well, why? Why do it? Yeah. It's supposed to be exposing the Illuminati, and why have you done this? It's very odd, very odd. And then he has these strange dances in some of his presentations as well. I mean, he's weird. Okay, if the reptilian agenda wasn't weird enough for you, now he's going even weirder with this new agey nonsense, and talking about archons as though they're ETs, and avoiding Jesus as much as possible, even though he's involved in Gnosticism, which does refer to Jesus on many occasions. So this guy's dangerous. He's dangerous. Oh, this is so sad. I mean, he was forefront of the truth movement. Okay, he started it all, and it turns out he could be one of the false teachers, and he's set up, yeah, by a new world order to deceive people. Wow. The agenda is huge. It goes way beyond what any of us previously thought. This guy's been teaching what many believe to be the truth for over 20 years. Okay. Everybody admires this guy now. Because he was ridiculed all that time ago, and he's made an incredible comeback and is teaching a lot of truth now. But then he ruins it all with this mystical weirdness, and it's all done by design. He's another shill. I'll show you something else that is really creepy about Gnosticism. This is the Apocryphon of John, this book here, okay? And one of the 4 ruling demons in the Apocryphon of John is Yoko, who is attached to desire, and I've been through how occult Yoko and John Lennon were in my previous Beatles Exposed videos. Yeah, they were very occult, pro-New World Order with their song Imagine, and they were most likely into Freemasonry. Yeah, you have a look at some of the pictures of them, all of the Beatles doing all the Masonic hand gestures, etc. I'm not going to go through it now, it's all in that playlist. But look at that, how bizarre, how creepy is that? There's a demon in the Apocryphon of John called Yoko. Oh man, it just gets more creepy, okay? It's scary stuff, this, man. You know, you seek to find and you open up Pandora's box. So, coming up now is what I discovered last year on David Icke, but was reluctant to put into a video and upload because the guy did speak a lot of truth, and I didn't want to use the fact that he wasn't a Christian against him, you know. But now there's so many things wrong with this guy, I'm doing it. So here it is. This is what I discovered last year. Make of it what you will.